Okay, so first video recap. A lot of what I'm going to say is like already at the top of each of those pages. So, like it says, you're going to start at 60 beats per minute every day you practice. You're going to spend about 10 to 15 minutes working it up as fast as you can, but remember, it has to be accurate. So you only need to play everything correctly just once before you move up in speed. So we always go for perfect practice. So if you make a mistake in the middle of a take, do not continue on and finish that take. Just start over right away. Always start over when a mistake is made. Stay at the same speed. So in other words, like if you get to 100 and you make a mistake, do not go down to 60. Stay at 100 until you get that right. Okay? I want you to tap your foot with the metronome, and you're going to count out loud all 4 beats as you play to tell yourself where you are in those beats. So yeah, just get the one correct take. Has to be good enough for like album worthy. Okay, if it didn't seem good enough for your record, then it's not good enough to move on. So I'm going to demonstrate some different speeds here. The speeds I demonstrate, they are not a requirement for you to reach, but if you do reach all of these speeds, good idea. Listen to the video. You can follow along with the video, make sure it's lined up correctly. In fact, very good idea, at least for the 60 beats per minute. Play along with me to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. So moving the chords at the right time, strumming the right amount of times, and all that stuff. So I will count off 4 so you know when I'm going to begin. So here we go. Number 1, 60 beats per minute. 1. That's not loud enough. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. So remember that last chord. No need to let it ring out all 4 beats. Just hit it, and you're done. All right, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 2, 60 beats per minute. Quarter note and a dotted half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Done. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Done. And number 3. Starting with the dotted half note, then the quarter note. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Number 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. next week, when we start the lesson, I'm going to ask you how fast you got everything. So, important to do, track how fast you get. Like, write the date, write how fast you got, so you write your max speed. So other things to know, like, after that 10-minute mark for whatever exercise you're on, it's time to wrap it up for the day. Always end with the perfect take. Even if that means you have to slow the metronome down to a slower speed to make sure you get a correct take, that's okay. Still write the maximum speed you got for the day. And then, depending on how fast you get, that will determine how fast I will ask you to work it up at the start of the lesson. So, everything that we do, I'm always going to ask you to demonstrate it so I know how well you're doing and see if there's anything we need to tweak. And that will also tell me, your performance will tell me what we do next. Okay? So, your progress, how fast we progress from one thing to the next, it's all going to be based on how well you do each week. So, yeah, with the scales, just keep it clean. No mistakes in the scales. Once you can play the C Ionian shape perfectly from memory, then you work on the D Dorian shape. And then when you can play the C Ionian plus the D Dorian from memory, then you add the E Phrygian. So just add one at a time, focusing on making every note clear, no excess noise. Perfect practice. That's what makes perfect. Okay? Any questions at all, please let me know. I'll see you next week.